morning, everyone. John Myers, one of the teaching professionals at the Dana Rader Golf School. Today's topic, I would like to show you or explain the difference of the handicap system, and then also let you know it's a dual purpose phrase because handicaps are also used to determine which holes play a little tougher. So, as we look at a scorecard, everyone, we have handicaps of the golfer A and B. So player A is a 6 handicap, player B is 18. You will notice the phrase handicap with corresponding numbers. Those, everyone, deals with the course. They are rating the holes where the novice golfer would need help competing against the experienced golfer. In a short, easy way to think about that, you could say those are the more difficult holes. Now, the more common phrase. You're at a cocktail party, you're at a party, and everyone talks golf. What's your handicap, Fred? Oh, I'm a 10, I'm a 12. And then someone in the room says, oh, I'm a scratch. All right, scratch golfer is 0. That means their handicap, they have become an expert golfer. Now, as we come to our scorecards now, I want to show you where handicaps come into play. I have 2 examples, everyone, that I will explain here. We have match play versus stroke play. Let's go to stroke play first. All right, we're playing the 4 of us. You're starting on the first hole of the golf course. What we have here is a pre-made scorecard. You might see this if you were playing in a tournament at a local club. Player A is a 2, B 6, C 12, D 18. Now, you can see the red dots on the scorecard. I have put a dot, so player A, being a 2 handicap, is getting 1 stroke on the first hardest hole and another additional stroke on the second hardest hole. That means that if he makes a 5, it actually turns into a 4, okay? And this is where you hear the phrases gross versus net. Gross score is whatever score you make, no handicap adjustment. Net refers to your adjusted score. And if we notice again on the scorecard, you have a box at the very end where I could have written the player's handicaps in this box, and then we see the last box where it says net. So that's where at the end of the round, if your real score was 80 and you're a 2 handicap, your net score is now 78. Now, where the handicap system really shines is when 2 golfers are going out for what's called match play. This is what really helps separates golf apart. Player A is a 6 handicap in this example. Player B is an 18. Here's where you're going to learn a phrase called stroking off the low ball. All right, so this means that player A will not have any dots on his scorecard. So what happens is we take 6 away from 18. So now player B receives 12 shots on the first 12 hardest holes here at this golf course. This helps create a level playing field. So you can see on the first 2 holes, player B is what we call stroking. So his 5 turns into a 4. Player A has to play what we just learned, gross. Whatever score he makes, that's his score for the hole. In a sense, player A is still getting their fair allotment of strokes, and so is B. But by doing the math, we're avoiding having dots all over the scorecard, because if we're both stroking on the hole, it's a moot point. So that's why player A doesn't have any strokes. So this is what makes golf one of the best sports, the best sport in the world, you guys, is because we can play match play, 2 opponents, sometimes strangers, but yet with the handicap system, you can now have a wonderful match.